one-day release. Demon sub tries not to crease. And Ewok's keeping nice and warm in bed with Russian uniform. Meanwhile, the Candyman is opening another can. Technical difficulties, they're really such a crime. Technical difficulties, they happen all the time. It's Yellow Belly Tabletop time. It's Yellow Belly Tabletop time. It's Yellow Belly Tabletop time. Sometimes they're salty about the gaming biz, and nobody knows who Upworlder is. Technical difficulties, they're really such a crime. Technical difficulties, they happen all the time. It's Yellow Belly Tabletop 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 time.
Good evening, everybody. What the hell noise is that?
I'm just mixing up some not some paint, but I'm using my vortex mixer to mix up some e-liquid, boys and girls.
That was brilliant timing,
Sorry.
mate. Fucking hell. Just decide. Oh, let's go live. Oh, fucking Jesus.
Love you too, dickhead.
Welcome to the fucking madness, everybody. Yeah, good evening. Hello, Toros. Good to see you, sir. Now then, so let's give a shout out. The chat seems a little quiet tonight. Normally it's raced away from me, so before that clips off the top of the screen, good evening to Cheese Me. Good evening to Spam and Egg. That's David's other half, if you knew. Good evening to Toros. And good evening to you, Matthew. So yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. The regular Thursday night live stream. Now then, we've got a bit of a special event tonight. So there's no main topic as such, but basically what we're going to be spending most of tonight talking about is Mantic's new Epic Warpath game. Basically because we're both backers on the old Kickstarter and we now have our shit to play with. So yeah, we'll get around to that. The other things we'll talk about tonight are we'll have a little bit of chat about Gaming Club on Monday. And there's a new gaming mat that David sent me a link for that he wanted to have a bit of a comment on. So hello, Crispin. Good to see you, sir. Taros, Warpath, I'm leaving in a sulk. Taros, what did you back? Because I saw you post in response to my video in the On Tabletop Discord that you didn't have anything yet. Did you back something really weird? Like, I don't know, like
Vim dice
faction?
with Vim reinforcements with Vim normal, because Ronnie used that as an example.
Yeah,
didn't he?
Ronnie said those are the awkward customers who hadn't got their shit yet. Oh, Cheeseby hasn't got his either.
But they are European.
Oh, all in. Okay, yeah, Cheeseby went a bit monster, so that might explain why he's not got his shit yet. But yeah, the only thing, so I pledged for myself and our mate Ricky. I got the plague for me and the Asterians for him. The only thing that I'm waiting on for Ricky is the Asterian reinforcement box. But all of my plague shit is here, so is fucking Ewok crashing through the doors, talking utter nonsense as usual.
It wouldn't be Ewok if he just didn't come in with a rando comment.
It might be the Asterian reinforcements that's holding yours up, Taros, because as I say, that was missing from my pledge. So whether they've had a manufacturing issue or they just aren't, they've got a miscount or something with the Asterian reinforcement box, that might be what's delaying yours, buddy. So Ewok would never use AI to do anything like that, especially generate theme tunes for live streams. Would you, Ewok? Never, sir. Never. Right, okay.
That's a false and malicious allegation, and you need to take it back because that is fake news.
It might be a super heavy issue, but the Idis Glade Warden did come for Ricky. So.
Oh, you went Super God pledge then for you two, did you? Because you got reinforcements and super.
Well, it was only 15 quid for the super heavy on top of the reinforcements, I think.
Yeah, I need to go for the STLs when the STLs come because I have no super heavies for my GCPS, but we'll talk about that later.
So are you actually going to be hobbying on anything tonight? Because all I intend to do is unpack and unbox Warpath and then start working on it.
Well, mine sat on floor, and no, we're going to get salty if we talk about why I'm not on Epic Warpath tonight. So we'll save that for bit.
We'll get that later. So do you want me to share your desktop cam so you can show what you're working on?
Yeah, come on down, boys and girls.
I'll be honest, I don't know Cheese Me because the super heavies seemed silly cheap and good fun, but obviously
we'll discuss
Nemesis
it in a bit.
Arrived.
Yeah, there's a new Nemesis Kickstarter that's arrived, and also I've seen a lot of people are getting their Monolith Kickstarters as well at the moment. So
Monolith?
Tonight we will mainly be Yeah.
What did Monolith do?
Yeah.
What did Monolith do on Kickstarter?
Isfet.
Okay.
Mythic Battles Isfet's arriving for people.
Oh, cool.
Tonight we will mainly be working on more Fallout shit. Because I've got a game booked for next month when I've discussed it with Paul. So these boys and girls, I don't know if that light's showing them off amazingly. Let me move the light a bit and get some.
That's better.
There we go. So this is the 4 bases of Rad Roaches I did last week. I've since zenithal the other 2 bases that were missing because I went to a shop at the weekend and I don't know if that's necessarily doing it justice, but fluorescent green from Villaggio
is what it says on the tin.
Is that green enough for you boys and girls?
So is that just one of the standard model colour paints? Which number's that?
Yep, it's a stand 210.
Okay, so it's after the basic. It's in their sort of like technicals range at the end. Okay, where did you get that?
Yes.
Was that the boys at Mablethorpe or whatever the bloody hell it
Boys
is?
in Mablethorpe. Yes, it is.
Ah.
I will say it has, however, split like a bitch. I mean, you can see it there.
But it is a technical paint, mate, because it's supposed to be. It's like a fluorescent, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you get it on, you'll have to check it. Have you got a black light or a UV bulb?
No, I haven't got a blacklight or
I was
UV
going to
bulb.
say, if you can find some way to check that, that would be cool to know whether it is actually blacklight active or whether it's just a super intense
Actually,
paint.
I'll tell you what I can do. I can stick it in the curing chamber.
Oh yeah, you've
My
got
3D
yeah.
printer.
They've got UV light lamps in them, haven't they?
I love the fact that Spam's just wandered in and gone, I have one somewhere. So, yeah, tonight we're going to work on some of the monsters and we're going to
Hey up,
possibly
Shakos.
do some stuff for painting competition. Because
Sweet.
painting competition's only 2 and a bit weeks away, boys and girls.
Oh yeah, what is the subject of the painting competition?
Come away from my desk cam and I'll tell you when I go have a look.
Isn't it?
That's how you want to use a blacklight at David's. I will tell you what it is. Give me.
Is that
me a
what that
second.
weird grinding noise? I don't know, mate. I don't know why he's doing that deliberately right near the microphone.
Invaders must die.
Invaders must die. 2 weeks. I wonder if I should paint some plague. What do you think?
Yeah, but you've got to have like a little dynamic scene to it if invaders must die. So I'm going to paint some raiders and survivor from
Okay.
Fallout.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Invaders must die. I shall have to think about that. Yeah. So, obviously, again, as I said, I don't have any specific hobby activity other than basically unpacking and
share the
messing
new
about.
hotness with
Yeah.
you boys and girls.
Unpacking and messing about with my Epic Warpath. I've started to have a quick flick through the rules. Everything seems kind of good. I've watched most of the Mantic videos, so I sort of know what's going on. I like the fact that with the order tokens, it's very reminiscent of the old Epic 40k. I do like that they've leaned into that for us nostalgic old farts, while at the same time, you know, keeping the game very much their own. That reminds me, actually, do you know what I forgot to shout out and forgot to photograph? I think there was a fan bloody-tastic table of Epic Armageddon at the Peterborough Wargame show. Shout out to the two lads who were playing the now dead 40k Epic game. The table looked great. The miniatures looked bloody amazing. It was a really nice thing to see. And as I say, for somebody who's got massive nostalgia for that, then that was really great.
I did have to drag you away though because you were tripoding a little bit.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd have happily stayed there all day and played that with them. Fucking so awesome. Again, to see all the original, they'd got all of the kit. They'd got the cards for building the Force Orgs. It was just great to see people playing with those old cardboard assets from back in the day. Do you, Toros? I guess so. That figures though, because Toros says he does like 10mm but wishes Warpath was smaller. Well, mate. Check out. Is it Rock, David? ROK?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rock do loads of 6mm. They do 6mm
They do
models.
a lot of 3D printing, but I know.
Some people must have commercial licenses for them, surely.
He should list his commercial licenses because I think he's a reseller, not a sculptor.
Oh, okay.
From conversations we've had with him previously.
So...
What could close down? I'm sorry, what?
What? What?
No, they haven't.
That's fucking disgusting. Rock minis.
Yeah, he's just gone to files only by the looks of it.
So he doesn't do physicals.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just having a gander. He's got some 10mm rural village buildings.
A lot of shit says
No,
clearance. A lot of shit says clearance.
let's go to his Facebook because shit
That's
like
a bit
that should be on his
depressing.
Facebook.
Quick, do the research. Fuck.
I'm doing the research. This is the news brought to you live, boys
My
and girls.
God,
Watch
well,
the reaction on my face in a second.
let me see if I can get this up for the peeps at home. Do that. That's not the correct browser. Oh, that's because I've opened it there. What a fucking knob. Copy.
Oh, okay, so he's partnered with people to print them for him. He's now moved into doing his own 3D designs. Okay, cool.
He has returned to full-time employment, but the passion continues. Making of many of my own designs available to purchase and working with other merchants to bring back printed options. Okay, so he's having to reformulate the way he does his business.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fucking hell. I do hope the stuff's remains available, because I will be buying a ton of it and getting you to print me it.
Crispin asks what Rock is. Rock is, or used to be, a 3D
I'm showing it
print
on
guy in
screen
the
as
UK that specialised in small 6mm, 10mm minis for Epic 40k, for like Age of Fantasy equivalent, tiny little micro gaslands, all that kind of stuff. Fucking cute little twee. What's the fucker called, Paul, that you go raving about? Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
Space Hulk. There we go. I knew
yeah.
what I can do.
We've got Imperial Army greenskins, cyborgs, drop knights, astral dwarves. So this is the stuff that appeals to me. So these are, back in the day, squats were a thing in Epic, and these are his proxies, digital proxies for the old squat models you can't get anymore. Mole mortars, thunderfire cannons, robots, dreadnoughts, bikers, moles.
I tell you what, though,
Fucking awesome stuff.
I'm a little bit. Yes, it is the Epic Space Hulk guy.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit disappointed that I started my Hobgoblin army in 28mm. Because, oh my god, could you imagine the fun that we could have with fucking 10mm rank and flank?
Well, funny you should talk about 10mm rank and flank. I think I saw a comment, or I saw an advert somewhere. Do you remember is it Argatoria, guys? Fact check me in the comments.
Yes. Because I looked at them and was a little bit disappointed with their sculpts.
Because I think they've just released some new shit. I saw.
This shit needs a mixing ball. Let me find one.
And to be fair, do you know what, mate? I saw a battle report, and I quite like the cut of this jib, the jib on this rule set. I think this could be quite fun. I don't know if you want to add this to the list of
Well,
potential games to get into next year, but I could be convinced, if I'm honest.
actually, let me just go to a comment earlier in stream that we had from a consumer about new games.
Yeah.
Epic Warpath does not count as a new game because
No.
we paid all the money for it last year and we knew it was coming at some point this year based on the pledge manager, etc. Not our fault that it didn't deliver in 2024 at the tail end or the beginning of 2025 like it should have, and it's now delivered in September 2025.
Oh, cheese me. I did see, I never watched this, shame on me, but I never watched the Saturday Weekender that the guys put up on YouTube for On Tabletop. I did see the thumbnail. Was it the Argatoria orcs they were talking about? Or was it just a very small fantasy miniature range? Because that might have explained why I saw it. God, so much cynicism. Oh, cool. Well, they did look fucking amazing, actually. I hadn't even twigged that that was the same thing. I just, when David said, like, small scale fantasy, I was like, oh, we could do Argatoria. I mean, to be fair, the thing is, you don't have a massive hard-on for Games Workshop, do you? Because the other thing
Not
we could do is
particularly.
Warmaster, because Rock do proxies for all that stuff. So we could, and those rule sets are still available by fan maintained communities. So we could do like the Games Workshop shit.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I was thinking that when I was looking at their website, Toros. I was thinking those bundle deals still look like a lot of money for not a lot of shit. But to be honest with you, I don't. I mean, again, I am fortunate enough that I
How am
don't
I going to
have
get?
to necessarily worry too much about money. I have a well-paid career. I don't have any young children left at home. I can indulge myself with my hobbies as I want. Um, and to be honest, I don't feel bad if something's good. I don't care how if it's a bit overpriced relative to other things. I mean, like, I know historicals can be dirt cheap because then there's a lot of people competing for the same ground. But when you've got
I'll tell you
people
what.
coming up with unique games and unique IPs, you've got to support these people. They're trying to make a living. Do you know what I mean? So I don't feel so bad about that.
I'll tell you the other thing that I
You're a
saw
goddamn engineer.
today
Sorry, mate,
that
go on.
I thought that I quite like the look of is Actum Cthulhu. So Actum Cthulhu itself is a 2D20 RPG set in World War II with Cthulhu aspects. I did a little bit of digging as well. They also have a skirmish rule set
Oh, do they?
for playing with miniatures and stuff. So that might be something that we need to have a look at next year, sir.
Okay, mate.
Because bolt action plus some Cthulhu,
Yeah,
like, why not?
yeah. Well, as I
Because the other
say,
thing is, if we get some nice Cthulhu, we can also play the Roman Legion one that we got last year at Expo, the little starter.
Shakos is like AC
Yes,
not cock.
AC, not cock. Yes, AC, not cock.
Right. Okay. So I think I need to get on and let's tell them about club. So on Monday night, it was a bit of a fiasco because I forgot that I had the keys from the week before when David threw me under the bus and took the week off for Sam's birthday. Thanks, mate. So I got to club and
Hey, you love it. You love it. Stop
I got
complaining. You've now served double time for that sentence because not
everybody
only
got to
did
I
you
got to
fuck up
club and like
by
everybody's waiting for me to arrive with the key, which I don't have. So then I had to go back and get the key so that everybody could play. And it was all great. But the upshot of it was I didn't get any photos of my game because we started an hour late. But I played a fantastic game of Infinity N5 with Alex. Shout out to
Yeah.
him. Absolutely fantastic opponent. Really great sportsman. He had a terrible game and I crushed him like fucking 7-0 or something. But do you know what? It was a fabulous game. Absolutely loved it. Since we last played, my faction, the JSA, had a massive overhaul by Corvus Belly. Well, I say massive overhaul. That's not fair because again, I thought about this after the match, right? So when I looked at building my list earlier on Monday, I realised, shit, they've changed all my fire teams. Christ, half my models have got new rules. But even for all the changes they made, I still did a list in less than half an hour. And when I played the game, we only looked at the wiki 6 or 8 times in 3 hours. Now, I compare that to when I take 6 months away from 40k. It's fucking night and day. And, you know, it changed up. Corvus Belly have changed just enough about my faction to make it exciting and interesting for me to build a new list and try a new style of play with them, where I wasn't relying on big core fire teams. If you play Infinity, you know what I mean. But they hadn't changed everything, and they hadn't changed so much that it was like, I don't know what this does anymore. I don't know what to attack with this. I don't know how to use this. Do you know what I mean? It's that they just had that sweet spot of changed it enough to keep it engaging, but not enough to make it frustrating. And please God, if you work at Games Workshop, look at games like this, go and play them at the weekend and take inspiration from these people, because the way that they
Paul, they're not allowed to do
sorry.
anything other than shill for GW
Sorry.
at the weekend because they mainly tend to be underpaid and what's it fucking called? Shilling hard for GW because they're all fucking fanboys. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Oh my God, Toros. Spam, he did not invite you to the club as a birthday treat. Romance is dead. Oh dear, looks like David's internet's gone again. I'll keep checking on him. Yeah, oh, it's back. Let's see if it... Hey!
Excuse me, what happened there?
You dropped out. I think your internet may have glitched, mate, because I lost you, but I lost you completely. So we'll just keep soldiering on. Yeah, no, that would have been definitely a bad idea. Oh, for a birthday treat, why don't you come to the fucking club? How about no?
To be fair, though, I would probably get to club rather than your missus. Do you know what I mean? Because at least we could play a game of Carnivale with us sluts and whores.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay, Cheeseby, you're comparing a game made with logical rules to anything made by GW. Yeah, Taros, you're spot on. You're spot on, mate. We don't want to flog the dead horse again. Shaq, so stop trying to impact my 1 GW share. It's hard and we're getting it to pay for my 1 pot on the Ronaldo. Fucking brilliant. Yeah, I was having a fucking rant about GW on Monday night, saying it pisses me off that I have like all of these boxes full of 40k miniatures that I love. I'm not getting rid of these things. I've spent hours and hours painting these armies. I've just got no fucking appetite to play their games.
It gets better, doesn't it? Because I saw an Instagram meme this week.
Oh, did you?
if you build Vulcan Heastan for Salamanders, who I have,
Oh, you mentioned
with
this.
the Infernus squad, you can get 80 devastating runes per fucking attack step with them. It's insanity. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm in a happy place because I play Salamanders, but fucking hell, guys.
Just fuck off.
Why? Why
know,
do you just spice it up like that?
Don't care. It's like, just instead of being the biggest swinging dick in the room, how about we just have a game that we can engage with and play without it being a fucking part-time job? How about that? Is that a thing we can do? Can we sort that out? Can we get that sorted, please? Because I'd like that.
Unfortunately not, because
Do you want to tell everybody about what you did at club then, mate? Because you were gaslanding, weren't you?
I did. I introduced Jamie, who's relatively new to the club, to Gaslands along with Ricky. We played Saturday Night Live, and I don't think it is a new version of Kings of War.
No, it is.
It
is. Kings of War 5th edition. Ronnie announced it on tonight's stream. I think it's been launched in a few weeks. October, I think, guys. Hello, Jamie. Thank you. Yeah, Jamie says Gaslands was very fun.
Introduced Jamie to Gaslands. We had 2 Miyazaki players abusing the shit out of audience votes, boys and girls, while I was playing a Warden team, just exploding my own cars for shits and giggles.
Ewok.
It was, however, a very fun game. Jamie is into it. Jamie will be 3D printing upgrades for his Hot Wheels collection that will be coming shortly. And it was much fun was had by all, as is ever true with Gaslands. The only thing that we did do differently to a normal game of Gaslands is play with the experimental gear phase wipeout rule thing.
Yeah.
Where you drop to 1 to 3, and oh my god, the difference that makes is fucking huge.
So we're going to have to adopt that as a house rule. We definitely need to look at some of the shake-up of the audience vote system as well. I think that might actually tip that game into the next level.
Back into the realms of it being yeah.
Can I just ask, because I'll be honest, I enjoy Kings of War. I have played a fair bit of Kings of War. I didn't play much first, but I played both second and third. There aren't a lot of rank and flank players at the club, and when I do play it, I tend to play old GW Warhammer Fantasy Battles.
You are a lying bastard.
What?
Oathmark.
Oh yeah, but what we had 2 games.
Look,
it's not huge.
I'm starting down the path.
No, I'm just saying, you compared that to how many 8th edition games I had with V. It's like night and day, isn't it? But my point was, one of the nice things about Kings of War is, again, it doesn't scare me when they say, oh, it's a new edition, because they never really shake it up that much, do they? Does anybody know? Are they really planning something revolutionary from 4th, or are we just going to see like changes to the flyer rules and maybe some tweaks on line of sight and stuff? Is it going to be anything crazy? Does anybody know?
We could have asked Ronnie.
So at the moment, it's a Cheese Me says they haven't really given much away yet. Okay. I can imagine, actually. Kings of War in 10mm would rock. Maybe fold in the champion. I'll be honest, I don't know what that is, Cheese Me. I haven't really looked at champions. Oh, changing the...
Oh my god.
Okay.
Tauros.
So changing the Force Org shit.
Tauros's point there of playing Oathmark in 10mm.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That fills my fucking 3D printing itch.
The only problem is Oathmark is a casualty removal game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fiddly to do at 10. Kings of War at 10, where you don't remove casualties. That's the way to go.
Well, not necessarily. Because you could just use dice and remove full ranks. Once you get to your full rank, just remove your full rank.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, to be fair. Oathmark is a very good game. Make sure, yeah, you do need to try it, Jamie. We'll have to sort that out. Look, right.
I'm booking that for November then, Jamie, because I've booked him Armada for October.
Right.
So,
Plague.
Come on then, you've actually got assembly instructions for yours, haven't you?
Yes.
Actually, no. Stop this a minute. Stop. Put it back in the box. Put it back in the fucking box. We haven't done the news.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's the part of the show that we have come to know as the latest salty blizzard of nerdy sorrow. More news than you can shake the salt at. More news than you can shake the salt at.
Right, okay. So, news. News is Mantic.
There's one item.
Mantic did an hour-long live stream talking about Epic Warpath and what a great game it is. There you go, that's the news.
No, it's not.
Yes,
no,
it's
not.
God.
Don't be a monumental bellend.
Okay, well, the other thing that David sent me was this. So this is from P Work Games, which I've already thought was a weird bloody name for a company. Generally, they do all sorts of mats and shit.
Mat.
Yeah, and this is their trench warfare mat. So why did this catch your eye, mate?
It caught my eye mainly because, right, if you scroll up to the artwork, for the overall artwork, it looks like just a muddy field, right? Like a 6x4 mat, muddy shell shock field would be perfect, say, for example, for Epic Warpath.
Okay.
40k, everything else.
Right, okay. Yeah, okay, I can see where you're going with it now. Yeah.
Advertised specifically for trench warfare, right?
Yeah, that's
now. What is the one defining feature of trench warfare that you require for trench warfare?
Trenches?
Might that be some trench walls? If you scroll down a little bit, we put trenches onto the map by putting terrain on. Well,
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah.
So what I've got here is an underskin for things, wonderful, that I've then got to try and colour match to the top of the trenches that I'm going to build to play Trench Crusade on this. I know everybody on the internet, every man and his dog currently has a fucking 8-foot tripod for Trench Crusade.
Yeah.
But I don't fucking understand why.
I'll be honest, I don't.
I really don't understand why. And I do not understand why certain companies are pandering to fucking Trench Crusade.
They've even used
this could equally work. Yeah.
They've even used that divvy little font. The gothic fucking...
This could work for any number of games if you described it as Muddy Battlefield.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, World War One.
Why?
You could do a World War One fucking
don't
song
get me wrong.
shit.
This is probably the best trench mat I have seen because it isn't fucking littered with skulls, casings, and the fucking iconography from Trench Crusade.
It's quite, to be fair, it is quite naked and scale agnostic, isn't it? It is literally ground
Yes.
textures, which is good.
Little bit of bloody puddles, but we'll gloss over that.
Well, yeah, it is. To be fair, they are a bit too red for me. I don't really know what they were going for, rusty water or what, but they're a little bit over the top. That's a better colour, that yellowish beige for like muddy water. The orangey bits are a little bit much for me. But yeah, I don't get the marketing. Well, the thing is, I've just made a stupid comment there, haven't I? I don't get the marketing. Well, the point, Paul, is they're marketing it deliberately because everybody's got a fucking hard on for Trench Crusade. So it's like, use this for Trench Crusade. Yeah, there's 1,000 other things I could use this for. Why the fuck would I want to play Trench Crusade on it? Yeah. I see. Yeah.
And this is the thing. It's a beautiful mat at a decent price as well for a neoprene 6x4. It's a shame it's not double-sided. But fucking again, Trench Crusade, to my knowledge, was a 4 foot and smaller game, was it not?
Oh,
so why the fuck have you got a 6x4 mat for it? Sorry, I'm just ranty and salty right now.
Yeah.
Shall we come to the next part of the news, which requires you to go down to your desk cam while I sit here with a tiny violin?
Oh yeah, of course, because you get to be bitter and twisted. Because you're never bitter and twisted, are you? Where's
I would love to be building my Epic Warpath right now.
My God,
Mantic.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? What the absolute fuck? Why have I not got any instructions? Why do I not know how shit assembles and goes together? You've had fucking months to sort this out.
Yeah, that's a thing. Well, we've got bases. We have lots of bases. So, yeah, you bet. So, basically,
Toros,
guys,
we'll come to that in a minute because this is part of what we started. We're talking about
we've got a. No, do you know what, Toros? I haven't. Do you know what David said? Speed painting would be the way to go. I hadn't really.
I did go for GCPS Shakos. And I only went for GCPS, so I've got fuck all to build.
So, what do we got here? We've got, this is the sprue. Now, you're going to have to bear with me, guys, because I'm on this weight loss injection, these Mounjaro thing, and I've started to get, I think is a side effect of the injection, it's blurred my vision, so I'm really struggling to read at the moment. So bear with me. Okay, so we've got, okay, so these individual figures are numbered, and there's an arrow that points to the actual figure, so you know which number refers to which one. That's pretty cool. That looks nice and easy. And I'm not sure.
Again, they've been very sensible with the gating. All the gates go into the bases for the majority of things. It's only things like the walkers and vehicles where the gates don't go into the bases. So again, in theory, you could paint all your tiny little soldiers through.
I've got 6 copies of exactly the same sprue. And an absolute shit ton of bases. So now,
yes, Toros, GCPS are not one of the 4 original factions.
Toros, stop winding him up.
Which makes me angry.
Let me just clear this off the desk because I need some more space. So if I show. Basically, if you're not really fully understanding what David's ranting about, obviously you have the box just literally contains bases and sprues. It doesn't have anything else in it. So if I get this up, here we go. So let's.
Paul.
Yes.
Paul.
Yeah.
Have you seen who manufactured these for Mantic?
No. Was it
on the sprue?
No? Is it Renedra?
No, it's made in Poland by Archon Studio.
Oh, Archon. Yeah.
Yeah, Dungeon and Lasers guys have injected
Yeah,
these.
Archon are doing loads of shit for people. I saw. So here's where the problem arises for David. So, you've got Epic Warpath, Asterians, Enforcers, Forge Fathers, Plague, for those of you that can see that. And if I click on Plague, hopefully I get my assembly instruction, and it's like a 3 to 6 page PDF, something like that. 6-page PDF, and everything is on here. So my super heavy, I got the Colossus, I think, and my reinforcement pack. But obviously only the 4 factions there have got these PDFs loaded up. So David doesn't know what to put on what base, do you, mate? You're a bit
or
fecked.
how many of certain units should be going together. Obviously, we'll come to it again in a minute when we have a discussion about the rule book and the state of the rule book. But in the rule book, you have your unit count, i.e., how many bases.
Well, the number of bases.
They said early next.
The number of bases appears in the rule book, but it's more the miniatures that go on, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you look at the Asterians, the Asterian assembly instructions are actually a really good example.
Let me go to them.
Because some of the, I think it's D1s or D3s, are used across 2 different types of unit.
So this base is C1, C3, C4, C5. Then you've got C1, C2, twice C3. Yes, so obviously, yes, knowing... Yeah, so just those 2 there, to assemble them correctly, you would never do that without these instructions. You'd guess it and get it wrong, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
These are easy because they're just all the Ds, all the Es. So it's only a few of them, but it tends to be
my issue, Taurus, isn't the fact that I have to wait a week, because I've already been waiting a week since they delivered it, because this was here last Thursday for me. My issue is we've had over 12 months. They've obviously been going backwards and forwards regarding the miniatures and the quality, hence why the Forge Fathers got rejected, because their fucking hammer was short shot. Yeah, get that. But why, when you're shipping stuff, have the instructions for assembly not been done yet? Because again, the Americans have had theirs for nearly a month now.
I mean, I'll be honest, I am sort of with David. I do not understand I mean, you don't even need let's say, for argument's sake, oh, well, we didn't have studio painted armies to photograph for this part. Well, leave this fucking bit
CAD
off.
renders.
All you need is the coloured render and the text. That's all you need. And this information is available as soon as your sprue is confirmed for production. So just get on and fucking do it. Just give Timmy, the office fucking coffee boy, an afternoon to just bolt these things together. It doesn't matter if they're ugly as fuck. They're assembly instructions. Everybody only uses them once, and they're not using them for anything important other than just putting models together. I mean, any other company would have done this in black and white, wouldn't they, mate? Monochrome.
Well, again, hear me out here. Certain companies, GW, do it before they even finish cutting the sprues. So therefore, the parts that are on the sprue don't actually match what the instructions tell you. Shock fucking hover. Do you know what I mean? It's like
cheese me is right. In an ideal world, they would also be in each of these boxes. But if it saves Mantic a few grand, I'm perfectly happy with a digital document for assembly instructions. Malifaux have been doing it for ages. I don't have an issue, but it makes no fucking
TT have
sense to
been as
me
well.
to be dripping these out. Like, it's just, they're not even big documents. You know, we're not talking an 80-page book. It's a fucking 6-page PDF with some digitally coloured renders on it.
Yeah, and again, right? I currently have the reinforcements STLs. We'll come to the issues that we have with them in a bit.
I'm going to start cutting some shit off Sprues while he's ranting.
I have STLs. I could start
I can get you some tablets for that.
I could start printing my reinforcement upgrade so I have a full configurable army so that me and Paul can play at the same points level when we come to play games, etc. I currently can't because I don't know how many I need per base. Because again, you've shipped the reinforcements, but you haven't said 4 to a base, 6 to a base. Fuck's sake. What the fuck, Mantic? And I'll admit, I'm being salty about a brand new game before I've even played it.
Really?
I know, shock horrible. But again, right? Mantic are so close to knocking it out of the park with this. Yes, there's been delays.
Night, cheese me.
Yes, their communication has been shit throughout and still continues to be shit. Hence, I think the hour-long video this evening from this has been a big one. We'll admit, yes, it's a big one. But like, I'm flicking through the rule book. The rulebook layout suffers from all of the previous rulebook layouts and issues that they've had with like Armada and putting shit in box outs. Like,
was it? I hadn't really.
There's box out.
I hadn't really
box
noticed.
outs galore in it, mate.
Yeah, but they're not. The stuff in the box outs is reproduced. It's either examples, which are for clarification only, or it's a reiteration of what's in the text. I don't think one of the issues with the Armada stuff is the box outs are stuff that doesn't appear in the text. So if you skip the box outs, you lose part of the sense of it. I don't think it's the biggest Kickstarter they've done, Toros. I think some of the board game ones were bigger. I think Worms might have been more cash. But it was bigger than they were expecting it to be. I think they said in the video tonight, Ronnie was forecasting, or their business forecast was about £250,000, and it was nearer 400,000 when they finished doing it, pounds that is. So
can I just point you to page 26 of your rulebook?
Yes, you can.
And please tell me that box out is a replication of somewhere else.
Oh God.
And page 23.
Where's? Oh, here's my rulebook. Page 26. Should we show everybody?
Page 21, page 23, page 26.
Let's show everybody at home. So we're ranting. Okay. What are you? Oh God, you're talking about line of sight, aren't you?
And box outs and shit like that.
Well, I'm gonna say no. Let me shut this off.
Yes.
No,
look at page 23.
So what are you saying? You're saying that this box out for the line of sight?
No, I'm saying about the box out. No, I'm saying about the box out above that says attacking command units.
That
The
definitely
specific rules
appears.
relating to shooting.
That definitely appears in the text.
Where?
I'll find it for you. I'm fairly sure it does.
No, it doesn't. Not in check line of sight and range and nominating a target, which is the page before page 22.
Okay.
And then page 26, the box out for shooting and assaults.
I thought it did.
It's fucking no, it doesn't. It really fucking doesn't, mate.
Yeah, this definitely appears in the text. This definitely appears in the text, shooting and assaults. Obviously, man reads book on internet isn't particularly interesting, otherwise I would find it for you. But I'm fairly sure that those things do appear in the text.
No, they don't.
Hang on a minute. Where's...
I understand the box outs for like examples, and I understand the box outs for certain elements like the fucking to hit modifier table. Get that. What I don't get is, oh, we're going to just mention about attacking command units specifically in this tiny little box out, and it's not actually related to any of the check line of sight and range and other bits that are in the same part of the book.
Somebody rescue us and tell us where.
No, nobody can rescue you, Paul, because they haven't done it.
That's the page 26 shooting assault section, which basically summarizes all of the information that appears in the previous section, with about Overwatch tokens and shit.
You've had a few too many beers to be driving a rescue rather than diving to a rescue.
Even driving to the rescue. It's definitely had too many beers. Let's get rid of the desk cam. So okay. So the criticism you say that the rule book's not very good. Yeah, okay. It's got issues. What do you reckon to the rules? Oh, he's gone again. You're back again. He's gone again. You disappeared. Are you there?
Should I just shoot down the biggest faux pas that they haven't done yet?
Yeah, go on.
Where's the fucking index?
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Shit. Shit. He's got him. Yeah, there isn't an index. God damn it. Okay, no index. Okay, you got him.
Should we just mention the fact that keywords for your weapons are nowhere near your weapons profiles that are in the part of the book for doing it?
You reckon that should be nearer the army list section?
Yes, it should be.
Oh.
I have to flick through.
What's between?
Bear with me, because I'm gonna count because I've got fuck all else to do.
Okay, yeah. So there's keywords, then there is scenarios, then there is army lists. So there's only like 8 pages between them.
Do you want to try again, mate?
No. Well, what?
The first page of Visterians is on The first page of Asterians for units with all the keywords in is on page 68.
Yes.
Right? The first page of the keywords for bits that are in a unit are on page 46. That is 24 pages when I went to school.
Yeah, but
Paul.
what about the last page of the keywords? You might be looking for a keyword that begins with Z.
It's on page 50. So it's still 14 away.
It's 18.
18 away, sorry.
Oh dear. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. David, you should get the job. Editing and formatting. Next rulebook, mate. Send them in a breakdown of how you would reformat it. See if you get a job. Gets a job. Oh!
It means going to fucking
Okay,
Nottingham
that's
every day, though,
interesting.
doesn't it?
I didn't know this, and I wonder how many people at home knew this. Maybe it's me being thick. There's a little bit of a discovery. So I didn't realise the bases are all double-sided.
I knew that.
I
Even
didn't.
I knew that.
I didn't. That's quite cool.
Fucking idiot.
So obviously you can all the bases are the same. The universal, you just use the side that's relevant to your unit. That's rather cool. I didn't know that. I have learned something new.
Here's a question. Oh, does that mean actually I might be able to?
Toros,
I can't
Toros
really
shooting you down there. Why don't you just print your army list off the app? The keywords are all on it.
I've got a rule book, Toros. I want to flick at the moment because I don't understand the game and all the keywords.
He's paid for it. He wants to be able to use it. Can't you even put together some?
Yeah, no, I was about to say I can.
Vehicles.
No, not really. I could probably put together my motorbikes. That'll be about it.
Oh, okay.
Because the weapons teams I'm going to have to sort out. The tack robots, I don't know what the fuck goes with it. Because I did just notice that the bases are different sizes depending upon whether they're a 2-man or a 3-man squad. That I did just know.
The bases are different based on whether they're 2 or 3 men.
Or 2 or 4. Like your 4-man squads are on smaller bases. My motorbikes, which are 2-man squads, are obviously on bigger bases. Shall we come to the other elephant in the room?
Oh God, now
actually.
What?
So for those that are not familiar with the Firefight universe, say me, for example, why the fuck is there not an image of the unit next door to it in the text for this is this kind of unit for identification for new players?
Well, because it's not as if they had high quality photos to put in the assembly instructions, is it?
Well, no, clearly fucking not.
Yeah, to be fair. I'll be honest. Army lists that don't have images of the actual troops are something that does irk me.
And my other concern, right, my other concern, and this isn't a huge rant, this is just a concern, so we're going to be slightly more cautious, slightly more not ranty about this, right?
Okay, see if you can.
Armada, they specifically don't include the cards for the ships in the box.
Yeah.
For the core rules, they're all in the app because they even started taking them out of some of the boxes that they're selling at retail now, aren't they?
Yeah.
I believe, from memory.
Yeah, you just get
because of points
tokens
and balancing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So because of
it's
points and balancing, you
yeah.
don't get your ship cards.
Yeah.
Why the fuck have I got every unit description occupying a section of this book if you're going to make me use the app to point out the army list, etc., and you're going to use the app to balance?
Yeah.
Because that's going to all be dead and chaff in about 18 to 24 months.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I the problem you've got, mate, is that there are some people in the wargaming space that do not embrace the digital.
Yes.
So, and they have to, I guess, account for that, and I sort of get it. But the problem you've got is what you've just said, is that the information, if they haven't properly balanced things, or if it's been a little bit rushed and they're hoping to do a lot of post-market cleanup, then it becomes more frustrating than ever, because it's stuff that's actually wrong is worse than stuff that's, you know, just not there.
Fucking hell.
In
I've
my
just
mind.
been stabbed in chat.
What's happened in chat? What's happened? Oh shit.
Look what she's put.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I can never. Fucking hell. Brutal. Scorched earth.
But shall we come to
Oh,
the good points now? I've had my salty tirade for a bit. Shall we come to the sort of the main meat and potatoes of tonight with Epic Warpath, and why we thought it was a good time to do this?
Yeah, go on.
We've never really on this stream or on this topic talked about getting into a new game from the ground up with like two of us and the process we go through, because obviously for getting a game ready to the table, there's a lot that goes into it, isn't there, Paul?
Yeah, I mean that, and we've talked about that on other live streams about this is the main issue with wargaming, is that even the smallest project for wargaming can take a huge commitment in terms of man hours, finances, to be honest, because it isn't a cheap hobby. And yeah, so like David says, the thing is, you need to be organized to get shit done. And often the best thing to do is plan. If you're just constantly winging it, you can waste a huge amount of time and resource, can't you, mate?
Yes, definitely.
I mean,
so
go on.
I am a member of a couple of Facebook groups relating to Epic Warpath, and I have seen some genius ideas, mainly from Americans that have had their armies for a little while. You can, in theory, paint these miniatures on sprue because they've been sculpted in such a way that you can get to their heads.
I did consider it, but for me, I think I'd rather paint on the base. I may live to regret this decision.
Yeah, I'm currently a little unsure, and the reason why I'm currently a little unsure is because I said to you, Paul, didn't I, about using some contrast paint, didn't I?
Yeah. You're saying about contrast.
And if I'm contrasting and dry brushing, I can't really get at what I need to get at.
What when they're based?
When they're all together and on a base. Right. How
I don't think contrast is going to work for my army because the details are so small. I don't think I'm going to have the control to place the paint precisely where I want it without it bleeding everywhere. Now, obviously, with your GCPS being more uniform miniatures, that may work for you. But looking at these guys, you've got like shredded, tattered trousers, bare upper torsos, bare heads, shoulder pads, elbow pads, wrist wraps. Do you know what I mean? The detail on these small miniatures. And I know from like painting my Assassin's Creed board game that, like, for example, I discussed it on live stream. The crossbow guys had this like horse logo on their chest, on their central tabard, and painting that with contrast was a fucking disaster because, you know, you just go near it and it's just like bleh, it just creeps over the whole detail, floods off the edge. Shakos is saying, think about airbrushing the main colour, blocking out some other and hitting them with the dip. What do you do? What faction have you got, Shakos?
GCPS, I believe.
So he's got the same as you. And he's thinking paint on base. This is how I used to do all my epic. The other reason probably that's why I'm not scared of paint on base, because I've done it at 6mm.
But color schemes.
Yeah, do you know what? I would like to know what the guys think for painting the plague. I mean, if I show you, have I closed it? No, it's the wrong browser. I mean, there's no way I am trying this fucking hard. Whoever's painted these ones for Mantic can just do one, because like there is no way I'm highlighting and painting to this standard these fucking small miniatures. You've got to be off your Swede to paint like that. But I mean, that flesh tone looks quite normal. What do you guys think? I suppose they've got different colours for the trousers because you don't want anything looking too uniform.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just like do something, reproduce. What do we think? Reproduce what they've got here, or have we got some mad? Is there an easier way? Because there's quite a lot of colours in their scheme. It's quite complex, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Now, where did I fucked myself up? I know, going for full 1950s colour pool sci-fi with red guns.
Which faction have you got, Taros? Did you tell us earlier? I know you said you hadn't got it. Was this Asterians, wasn't it, that he's gone for? Asterians.
Possibly.
Huh. Pulp sci-fi, yes, Asterians. Did we ever still got the Asterian one open? Trying to imagine that in my head.
I get it though. Do like shiny metalwork for the marionettes and shit like that that's come down.
Almost
and then
like...
the like 1950s robot styly.
Yeah.
and then do red guns. I can see that working for the Asterians.
Yeah. To be fair, the bluey colour, the blue grey that they've done everything in on the studio paint job is a bit meh, isn't it? I suppose the red accent colour looks kind of nice, but yeah, no, that sounds like a cool idea. I do like the idea of doing the, pardon me, the high chrome silver like Cylon look. That could be super fucking cool. That could be super cool. Yeah, I don't. What about the flesh tone on the plague? Are we going quite muted, natural skin
I
tone,
think
or
you
do
want to
we go
go slight.
nutso?
I think you want to go slightly greener.
Yeah,
or
that's
grayer.
what I'm wondering if it needs to be a bit more wild.
They're still a bit living and pink at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They don't look to me like, you know,
Dead
animated bodies. They just look like, particularly those guys there, they just look like regular dudes. And I'm not sure I want them to look like regular dudes. Here's another question. Do I assemble every base the same, or do I move the
No,
miniatures?
you put everything in slightly different positions.
Right. That's
like
what I
you did
was
with Drop
doing.
Zone, because it will look shit otherwise.
With everything looking too uniform and weird.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, that's the conclusion.
Because I think you're going to struggle even more with this, because at least with DZC, you had a front rank of 3 and a back rank of 2.
Yeah.
This, you've just got 4 in a circle.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna struggle more. Now, where the fuck did I just put my airbrush needle? Because I've just had to strip my airbrush. Because I didn't give it a good enough clean after I inked earlier.
Okay.
Ah, there it is. Found it. For the plague, it might be quickest to use contrast for the skin. Vallejo Demon skin is a nice colour, then use normal paints for the details.
Okay.
Yeah.
So demon skin, is that one of those what's the Vallejo contrast called?
Express colour.
Express colour. So demon skin. Okay then, Toros. Yeah, I like the idea of that maybe, because that'll go down quickly, won't it? Let me just have a quick look here. Let me see if we can bring up. Let's see if we can bring up express color
Demon skin.
demon skin. Demonic skin.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Okay. This is the color swatch that appears on the. Okay, that's interesting. So that's. Oh, go away. What's that? Some sort of fucking popple bad. Go away. Demonic skin. It's quite dark. I definitely need to airbrush undercoat white, wouldn't I? To be fair though, that's probably not a bad call. Just go for a straight white undercoat.
Or the ghost grey.
Yeah.
Primer, and then just dry brush white. Because dry brushing them will be a piece of piss, mate.
That's true. Yep. And it's going to work better than a zenithal on something that small, isn't it? Just dry brushing.
Yes, it is.
That's not a bad shout. That isn't. So, you reckon just thin it a little bit in just to reduce the intensity, Taros? Okay, mate. Do you know what? That might be a good excuse for me to give these Express Colour a try as well. Because I don't own any. And it might be worth just sort of starting to branch out a bit. I am a bit of a creature of habit when it comes to paints. And then what do you reckon with the other pieces of the uniform and that? Again, stick to bright colours like Mantic have done? I think so. I think the thing with miniatures this small, we need everything a little bit bright and overdone, don't we? I don't think we can go super dark because it doesn't really work, does it?
Not hugely.
To be fair, Shakos, David was a huge fan. You really liked them when we used them. We borrowed... Yeah. Who did we borrow? We borrowed...
Borrowed Jack's, and I've even bought some for myself since.
Yeah, you were a big fan. Maybe I need to be converted. Yeah, I think you're right.
What the fuck is up with this? What the fuck is up with this Vallejo fluorescent paint?
Oh, okay. We got trouble at mill.
There we go. Okay, right. It doesn't like being sprayed at my usual spraying pressure with this airbrush.
Okay. What was it doing? Just splitting or crazing or what?
Just not coming through the nozzle, mate.
Okay. We had to jack them when we were up to about 80 psi. You're currently inflating tyres.
I am currently at 50 psi.
Oh, hang on. What have I just cut off there? That is the wrong... Do you know what? I can see what they were going for with the place the number on the sprue and then draw a cool little arrow to point at the model. But because I've never really seen that done by any other manufacturer, it's not as intuitive as you'd think it might be. And it would have been better once the models were in position, just put the number adjacent to the base on that part of the sprue. So don't put it above on some, below on others, to the left on others, to the right on others. Just put it consistently in the same fucking place on every model. And if it's a vehicle part, well, they're normally big enough that you can fucking tell. But if in case it's confusing, just put it adjacent to a gate. They've got plenty of room. This arrow thing doesn't really work as a concept. Just saying.
That Vallejo fluorescent is a pain. Switch to painting areas with a bright green. I mean, I'm just trying to... I'll show you guys what I'm trying to do in a minute. I need to strip my airbrush because I think my airbrush needs a fucking good clean. But...
Oh, so Ewok has experience with it. Okay, mate. Good shout.
Shit. Got fucking neon green everywhere. There's a surprise. Right. Wash my little metal soap dish up. Problem is, it's so fucking lumpy.
What's... He's shouting at David's fucking PSI. 50? How much?
I mean, it is what it is.
Is it working?
No, it's not. I'm having to strip the airbrush.
Did you use it through any airbrush Ewok, or did you just find it a twat to work with in general? Asking for a friend who's currently having to strip his airbrush. Bob.
You have to be a massive cunt, mate.
Don't have to be. I just enjoy it. Whap, 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 whap.
Right, let's. This is the first time I've actually gone fully inside. Shut up. Shut up.
Sam, is that true? Fucking hell. Oh dear.
Right.
Brilliant. Fucking hell.
Genius, Harder and Steenbeck. Give me a brush that isn't quite long enough. Okay.
So what you're saying is it's the first time you've been inside and it needs to be longer.
Shut up, you dirty fucking whore.
Yeah.
It's currently bright green, so don't moan about the brush. It's the operator. This is the first time I've moaned about the brush.
Fucking hell.
The brush has been flawless up until this very second.
Jesus Christ, mate. Roasted. Roasted.
Don't particularly want that. Let's go for this. Aha! I may have found where some of my issue lies.
What's that? Massive clumps of dried paint.
No, the ink decided to go past the seal.
Okay.
On the end of the faceplate, so that might be where half my issue is coming, because obviously it's pissing. Some spammers never asked, is it in yet? I mean, you'd have to ask yourself, Ewok.
So is that because you were perhaps running at 5,000 PSI?
No. This might have something to do with the ink that I sprayed before stream.
Oh, okay. That's the thing that's gone past the seal and basically gunked it.
Yeah, that's gone past the seal, and then the the neon green has decided to also find its way past the seal, and
it's all gone to shit, as we would say in the trade. It's all gone to shit.
I'll definitely see a specialist if 50 PSI and bright green stuff is going past the seal.
Oh dear.
But shall we talk about something we haven't really talked about? And I know that this is a bit waffly.
Yeah.
Terrain for Epic Warpath.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of the actual armies, I mean, what are we both pitching for? You reckon about 1,000 points to get started?
I don't really know. Probably.
You haven't thought about it. I suppose you haven't got your. I suppose what we need to do is just get everything built. I mean, in terms of terrain.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of terrain, then, I mean, we talked about this yesterday. Obviously, we already have a 10mm game that we play, don't we? And Warpath is just.
What's it called?
Drop Zone Commander.
I know I was being facetious for the boys and girls at the back.
I was going to say, that's my fucking trick. Oh, what's it called? Captain Old Brain. And what this is described as 10 to 12, isn't it, by Mantic?
Yes.
sort
So
of like
what we basically mean there is 10 mil heroic.
yeah, 13 mil for Jerry. Jerry's favourite scale.
So Toros, we've got Sci-Fi X stuff from what's it called? Sci-Fi X stuff from TT Combat. That is your drop zone commander terrain. The other thing we have, and let me see if I can find it. I'm just going to go to my mini factory a second. Not that I have issues, all right. So just bear with me, all right.
You on my mini factory? Dun dun dun.
Okay, so hear me out, Paul.
Yep.
And I want you to have a look at this guy.
Are you sending me a link?
Facebook or Discord? Discord or Facebook? What's easier for you?
Facebook, please.
Discord? Facebook?
Fassenbuch
You're
bitte.
here. You're there.
Was it Gesichtbuch? It would be in German, wouldn't it?
Paste. Go. There you go. So go have a look at him and his store.
Paste and go.
I want sci-fi, not anything that looks like Inner City Dudley. Don't you fucking have a go at the West Midlands now, you cunt.
The West Midlands. Here we go. Right, so
West
Mr. Fantastic.
Midlands.
I do it. I mean, the guys are talking about it in chat. Make sure the lid's on my glue. I haven't shown it off because they're not particularly inspiring. So, I didn't order any of the terrain for the Kickstarter, but inside the base box, you do get this sprue. You get 2 of these. Can we show this off for the peeps at home? Let's go back to the main scene just for a second. Turn that off. Go back here. So yeah, you get this. You get 2 of these in the sort of core pledge box, which has got your rulebook, dice, yada yada yada. And this is for people who've played with Mantic's Dead Zone terrain. They're basically, they form up into very simplistic cube-like shapes, but obviously at the 10 mil, not the 28 mil scale. Now, in defense of the cube terrain, it works really well for Dead Zone. I don't really think it's great.
I don't think it's going to work for this, though.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Everything can work for this. You don't, when you thinking about the 6 mil terrain that Games Workshop did with Epic, their Epic game, it was basically like a cross. It was basically a tower block, but they were formed into crosses, T's, and L shapes, and they were just literally blocks. They were solid blocks of cardboard and plastic with no real features. They were just printed on. They weren't, molded. Even the roofs were basically flat. So you don't, at this sort of scale, you don't need a huge amount of sophisticated detail on your buildings. But I don't think these are particularly inspiring. I think it was Shakos who said that they're a bit meh. And I think that's exactly right. They are functional, but they are just that. They're nothing. They're not at all thrilling or exciting. But to be honest, mate, what I was thinking, can't you just do haven't you already got a fuck ton of terrain for that 6 mil game that we haven't played yet?
Full spectrum. Yeah, just
FSD.
go back to where I told you to first.
Okay.
For starters, go
okay.
do as you're
do as you were told. Jesus, fucking hell. Calm down, dear. Right, okay. Yes, so we're at Fantastic Plants and Rocks.
Go to his store rather than his tribe. On that, down a bit, down a bit, down a bit. On the menu on the left-hand side. Left-hand side. There you go. Left-hand side. There you go.
Store,
Left
409.
of tribe. There you go.
This. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a look at some of that stuff. For this is typically like meant to be 28mm scatter, but like little bits and pieces of scatter.
This
yeah?
looks fucking amazing, actually. Do you think this would print with FDM, or is this all resin shit?
There's one way to find out, mate. I've got some files I can share with you. Not that I've just said that on the internet for everyone.
I think this needs to be resin, no? I mean, the detailing on them looks nuts.
I did some of the Armada rock bits that I did in FDM, and they came out all right.
For 28mm, maybe. I couldn't do this at 10mm, could I? It would just look shit.
No, but what I'm saying is, why don't you just click on one randomly a minute, mate? Because usually they have like a 28mm soldier for scale.
Oh, do they? Let me pick something
and
that's
they show
cool.
you what's in the kit.
What's gonna be cool to look at? Let's get something that's gonna be. This is pretty cool. Okay. Uh-huh. Wow. Now that would FDM. That would definitely
That's a big
FDM.
boy one. I'm more on about the little scattery bits.
This sort of stuff. Let's do these here, look. Magic stones.
Yeah, the sets of 5 that they have.
Yeah. Yeah, these won't FDM. But these might do. These are quite blocky.
But there you go. That's how big they are relative to a 28mm.
Yeah, so the biggest one is probably 35, 40mm tall. The smallest is basically like 10, if that. 8.
But you could do elements of this for your Epic Warpath as little scattery bits and pieces for blocking line of sight and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then the other person to go.
To be fair, you know, some of this really exotic, like these would work really good as alien trees at the Epic Warpath scale, wouldn't they?
Yes, be absolutely like giant.
Because you could even print them at 28 and use them in Warpath at that size as giant.
Print them at their normal. Print them at their normal.
Yeah.
Print them at their normal scale and then go from there.
Because again, they can just be like alien trees, you know. This sort of thing would probably work quite well as alien flora as well.
Right.
Again, even on a large scale, they could work. Yeah, you should send me a. I shall have a go. Do you know what? I'm gonna have a go at some of this stuff because it's not a huge amount of money anyway. What is it? $2.50. I mean, if I buy, I'll be honest. If I buy the set and they look shit when I print them, I'll just send you you can have it. It's like somebody may as well use them. But I think I should give some of this a try. This is quite a cool one, mate. Nice one.
And then I'll send you a link to the next one now. A second.
Have the guys been shouting us out anything? Oh, Shakos says, scroll back up. You need to check out the rings. I
It's the
don't. I
Martian
think that
rings.
might just be him trolling you, so I'm not going to go for that.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what? Maybe Ewok is right. I've been thinking I should treat myself to the 0.2mm nozzle upgrade on my Creality because I'm enjoying it so much. Maybe this is where because I think I think it's about 30 quid for the nozzle upgrade kit. It's not a king's ransom. Maybe you're right, Ewok. Maybe now is the time for me to do that. Right, and now you've just
Look at the ones I've just sent you.
You've just sent me something else. Copy link. Instead of show, let's go back. Click. Paste and go. So, so for everybody who missed it, that's Fantastic Plants and Rocks on My Mini Factory. And now, oh, what's this? This is a kicks. Oh no, this is My Mini Factory as well. Oh yeah, I know what this is. Yeah, so this is what I was saying, wasn't it? This is where you want to be, isn't it?
I think it depends.
So this lazy forger, correct? I mean, I might be wrong here, but this is.
I believe they're 6mm, not 10mm.
What's that? These full spectral dominants.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's fine. Rescaling is a piece of piss, isn't it?
Ish.
What do you mean ish?
Depends
Between
on if
6 and 10, you're not telling me that's difficult.
If it's on resin pre-supports and your printer doesn't like it, yes, it is.
Well, can't you just take an unsupported one and then add supports? Don't they do unsupported files?
Yeah, they do, but effort, Paul.
There's no effort, mate. My thing supports things in about 15 seconds.
You forget the difference between fucking resin and...
Oh, what, for you? Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry,
yes.
Yeah, no, that's true. So, where you brought me here, where can I look at his shit?
Go click on his name. Click on his name on the right-hand side above Add Files to Cart button.
Above the Add Files to Cart button. So where it says Lazy Forger.
Yes, click on his name.
Okay. We got 90 things in his store. Look at this. I'm even learning how to navigate My Mini Factory. This could be dangerous, actually.
But I do believe he just has a terrain section.
Industrial Terrain Bundle. Modular City Bundle. That looks pretty fucking cool as fuck. Come on, load, god damn you. It's not as if I'm streaming live on the Oh my god. Wow. Look at all these bundles, man. Look at them.
There's some good value, mate.
Some of them are a bit pricey. I mean, these are like $35, but there looks to be quite a lot of cool shit in that.
I have elements of this already. Have you seen his fucking radar dish that he's got? His antenna. His space antenna.
Load, god damn you.
Go find that.
Just going to have a quick look at this research compound shit. Oh my god. Look at these. Fucking hell, look at those. Just print that. Print one of everything. That's brilliant. Look at the fucking state of that. Oh my god. I bet this stuff won't work on FDM, will it? Damn!
Probably not.
Oh wow, what the comms tower? Oh, the radio telescope. Fucking hell.
Yeah, the radio telescope.
Is this the one John printed for OTT? Somebody tell me in the comments.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. And these are printed for 6mm, aren't they? So they need just to be a little bit A little bit swole.
Nearly double. Nearly double.
Mate.
Realistically.
Yeah, all this fine railings and that, this would be a fucking nightmare on FDM, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I'd end up using more fucking plastic in the supports than there is in the print.
And it'll probably fall to pieces as you try and remove the supports anyway.
That's true. Yeah. Oh. Gutted. That is cool stuff, though. Fucking hell.
I know nothing better printing, but as I said, Rock said they might be too fragile to take up to 10mm with a resin printer, but it might work with FDM.
Oh, okay. So Rock said, actually, presumably they were talking about those Lazy Forger ones specifically, mate. They said that they didn't subscale to 10 particularly well. That's very interesting.
Well, that didn't work amazingly, but this is why we experiment.
Fucking Toros, why did you adjust yourself in your chair when you said you wanted to try the 0.2 nozzle? No reason, mate. I'm just old. So my legs were getting crampy, so I needed to move. So yeah, that was it.
A likely story.
Yeah, the favela bundle looked fucking cool as well. Should we go back and have a look at that? I need to get on assembly miniatures, being distracted by all this shit. Where are we? Go
no, you
back.
don't.
Favelas. Look at the fucking these. Look at the. Oh my god! Look at it.
Do you want to know what I've got out of that set?
Look at it. To be fair, do you know what?
So,
I think 6mm is a little small. I think they'd look better at 10. I think they'd look better.
I have the engineering yard, spaceport accessories, industrial style terrain bundle, the bunker entrances, the comms tower, the wasteland outposts, Shantytown 2, Shanty Roads, Medina Sci-Fi City, Asian City 1, 2, and 3, Shantytown 1, the radio telescope, the towers and lookouts, and the transmission towers.
Do you have the future Medina bundle?
No, I don't have the future Medina bundle.
Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god.
That might FDM. That's relatively square, isn't it?
The
That's
details
very similar to.
Yeah, but the details are fucking microscopic. It's a cheap bundle. Maybe I should just drop my $14.99 and, like you say, jack the fucking things to 10mm and just run a few prints. Maybe I just need to do that.
Right. So in other news, if you want to go, do you want to go down to my camera, sir? If I pull it up again.
Yeah.
Right. That neon fucking green is a total twat to work with.
Apparently, you're being thrown under the bus. Sam needs to come up with a ruling on buying STLs.
Hey! I have not purchased those this year. These are all from the Kickstarter from 2024 and earlier. So do not attack me like that, boys and girls.
Super defensive there.
I have attacked these. We're going to just blind everybody at home a minute because we're just going to adjust the camera. There we go. So I've attacked these with fluorescent green.
Yes.
Literally just sprayed over the top.
Of what?
I don't know how I feel about it.
Is that
the
onto white? Or has that got the brown on?
That's onto the hull red underneath.
It's too much, mate.
You reckon it's too much?
Yeah, they just look green from here.
So what if I then dry brush over and leave that in the recesses?
The problem, dry brushing won't. Oh, what you mean? Put the red back over?
Yeah.
You did say that was going to be your original plan.
Yeah. Well, there's not really any undercut areas on these.
That's the problem you've got. Because I was going to say it looks like you've got green on the tops and reddish brown in the shadows, but that's the opposite of the effect you want.
Yeah, the problem is it's because this is a twat to spray with, and it's had to be so thin it surface tensioned itself up onto the surface rather than staying in the recesses.
Yeah.
I will convince myself to dry brush these and see where we're at. But
just
I will
do
say,
it. Just do one and see where.
It's very fucking glowy.
The thing is, it doesn't really look like a glow. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Do you know what you'd be better off doing? Right? Why don't you take like the white ink? You use the same one as me, don't you? The fucking Liquitex, right? Make that as thin as you can and spray that almost like an underspray just around the edge of the carapace of the beetles and on their heads, and then put the green paint thinned on that with a brush so that you get like an almost diffuse fade with the ink, and then just apply the green as a wash. Would that work?
Don't think so.
Try your I don't
know. We'll have to try dry brushing and sort after. I don't know. I'm at a bit of a wit's end with that fucker, unfortunately.
To be fair, glow effect, I don't know if we mentioned on stream, I am not a massive fan. I don't do OSL and I don't do glow effects because I find that the amount of effort that required to go into them to make them look convincing is more than I'm willing to do.
I want to do it though because it's a very fucking Fallout thing to do.
Sure, I totally get that, mate. I'm just saying, for me, I'm like, I bail on it because it's like, it's too hard.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Where's my fucking Agrax? There it is.
Because in the time I can paint 2 glowy miniatures, I can paint fucking 24 non-glowy ones.
That's what I mean. That's taken me however long it's taken me tonight to do 2 of them, and they're not even fucking finished. I did all 4 of them basically last week.
Yeah.
In the same time frame. Do you know what I mean?
Having said that, don't lose heart. I'm sure you can find a hack that will give you a passable effect for half the work, but I don't think you found it there.
Certain people have painted like the glowing ones, etc., and used the Tesseract glow from GW.
What, added as an after effect on the painted model?
No, as like part of the base coat, and then dry brushed up with darker bits on like the hands and feet to sell the glowing, because again, painting the glowing ones is a little bit easier because the chest's just bright green and then like the arms and the legs are darker.
Yeah.
But I'll be tempted to airbrush some white and then wash it with the neon green. There's a GW pre-contrast swatch that was bright green that was awesome for that effect. Yeah, that's that Tesseract glow I was on about, mate. But I'm currently washing my
I
wrinkly wrap.
just think something like a white ink, you could use it at a low enough PSI because it flows like fucking, you know, that it would give you a beautiful transition fade.
Maybe tint the white ink with a tiny bit of that fluo green.
Maybe you could try that. I mean, again, you've got to be careful because with those any of those technical paints, they're not simple formulas, and once you start fucking with them and diluting them down, they just break apart into their component bits, don't they? And they stop functioning like paints. You've got to be careful with that.
Tell me about it, because that's the experience I've just had this evening.
Oh, Toros says there, Battletech terrain would work well for Warpath. Huh.
It is 6mm though, but can't you get some of the Battlefield in a box stuff pre-done that's 6mm for it? For Battletech.
I don't know if Battlefield in a box do a Battletech range. I know they do a 15mm. They do 15 and they do 28. I didn't know if they did 6 or 10.
We'll have a look in a second.
That's a good point.
Fucking hell.
Did we miss any in the...
Right, I'm done with my camera, mate.
Okay, I'll go back to... Did we miss...
The Battletech STLs from Who Does Battlefield in a Box are great.
Ooh. Didn't know they did STLs? Is that fucking... Battlefront, yeah. Oh no, Gale Force 9, isn't it? Same thing, I guess. But Gale Force 9 do STLs, do they? Are there? Here's the thing.
Well, they do digital. I don't know if they do STLs.
Cool. Hopefully YouTube will let you post a link. It never normally does, but you never know. Oh, GF9 licensed them. Acrylic pearlescent.
Yes, I know what you're saying, Toros. I know which one you're on about.
I tell you what, that might work as a really cool effect paint for Gaslands.
Oh shit!
What?
Just seen the Hex Tech.
Yeah, the Hex Tech stuff is nice. Isn't it pre-coloured as well? The only problem is it's Hex.
3D printing.
Gale Force 9's Hex Tech terrain. Yeah. It is
Epic Sci-Fi 6 to 12mm. They've got Techscape efficient downtown that you can store shit inside, and that is free, sir. And that's 6mm, mate.
Is that Hex Tech?
No, that's not fucking Hex either.
But it's the Hex Tech company, yeah?
Yeah, go there. I've just sent it to you.
Okay.
Shakos has just sent me to their My Mini factory.
Yeah, okay. Thunderhead. Oh, this is Thunderhead that Shakos is going on about. Oh, I'm getting confused. Right. Okay. Paste and go. Super cool.
Yes, they have a lot of hex shit. That I will admit, but
okay. But my question is, for the lazy twats like me, who's the company that does all the cool pre-colored, ready to fucking play 10 mil?
Hextech.
Yeah, but it's all hexy. Maybe we just suck it up.
I mean, gives us an excuse to get into. Gives us an excuse to get into what's it called?
And it but the hex tech pre-colored stuff is all BattleTech, so it's 6 mil, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the other drawback. Because these are sort of like chonky 10s, aren't they? This stuff's quite cool, actually, mate. Download Downtown free. Fuck me. All of this is free.
Yeah, it's a sample pack, mate.
Bloody hell. These look like they might even FDM as well. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I did just say this, if you were
Did you?
listening. Yes.
Hey, look, I'm fucking old. Do they include the roads, do you think? Or is that not a thing?
I mean, that might be a little bit ambitious.
15 structures. No, I don't think it does include the roads. It pairs ideally with Techscape Concrete Jungle. What we guessing that is going to be all the roads and shit. Yeah. That's only 20 quid though. Holy shit. Holy shit.
There is also all of their Mundus Imperialis stuff, which is like the 40k Gothic, which, hear me out, you could use.
Where are you looking?
Page 5 of their listing.
Got it. Mundus Imperialis.
Oh my god, dude. Get a brick. That combat logistics base looks insane.
You just said
Sorry, tonight has basically been waffly and us browsing fucking everything on the internet.
It's like Jerry was doing it. Paste and go.
Dude,
Combat.
and it's FDM optimized supportless printing.
Sold. Fucking sold. Sold. Right, I'm buying this.
Entire set, 19 quid.
That's crazy.
Well, hear me out.
Yeah.
You fucking download the demo pack, give that a print, bring it to club on Monday, and then we'll sort them out from there.
True. Wow. That was a good shout. Huh. Right. Okay, well. We're at time as well. Well, I'm going to show off my 4. So I have built... What have I built? I have built 4 bases. I think these are the 3As. Ghouls. Yeah, so this is basically the bog standard core unit, the ghouls. We need to go here. We need to turn that off. Turn that on.
What first world problem can we solve now? Having enough time to print all of the shit we want to print, Shaka Toros.
So, focus. I think are too small.
Yeah, I know what you're going for there. They look all right.
They're pretty good. They are quite. I mean, to be fair, they're way bigger than Epic. They're bigger even. These are significantly larger than Drop Zone as well. I think, aren't they?
Yep.
They seem it.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
Is 2026 the year of small games, small scale games? Because I've got full spectrum dominance to do. I've got a shit ton of Drop Zone to do. We're gonna have Epic to do. Do you know what I mean?
It's what I said to you, because again, even if I don't get me
We could do
wrong,
that Argatoria.
there are 28mm systems I'd like to play. I'd like to do either Bushido or Test of Honor. But I wonder if we make it a year where we sort of like say to ourselves, just don't do 28mm. You know, just do other stuff.
Fucking knocking shit on the floor.
I mean, again, yeah, I think. I mean, again, maybe because I really need to give some more attention to Flames as well. I think we make next year 2026 is the year of no 28.
Or minimal 28. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, minimal. Not necessarily none, but less. Definitely. I think we should do that, mate. I think we should change the emphasis, mix it up. Because again, it'll also make us go back to games. We don't play enough Drop Zone. We haven't played Drop Zone in forever and a dog.
Yeah, again, Argatoria, etc. Something to try and do, isn't it?
And I love Drop Zone. I really like Drop Zone a lot.
You won't like the new list builder. I'm telling you that now.
Oh, you can always be relied on. Fucking. That was brilliant. You won't like the new list builder. Just telling you. Oh dear. Yeah, what was it you were ranting about last week? Which of their list builders was it?
The list builder's dog shit. List builder's absolute dog shit.
Is it the same as the Carnivale one? They moved it to that.
Yep.
What platform was it?
I can't even remember.
Right, guys. Shakos, I wouldn't bother with Drop Fleet, but I would recommend Drop Zone. Drop Fleet, I didn't really get. I like the idea. I know what they were going for with the idea that you would never fight in space, you'd fight in the atmosphere above planets. But it all just seemed a little bit too fiddly and too much of a pain in the ass to be fun when we did it. But Drop Zone is a great game. And the thing that's nice about Drop Zone is that because of the way that the sort of like the what's the word, mate? The formations work, where you've got your
how you build your lists is
the way
cool.
you've got your flyers that move your other assets or deliver them to the table. It really plays like nothing else that we play anyway. It's very unique, and it's great. Right, we better call it because it's already gone 10 o'clock. Thank you very much if you were watching the show tonight. Thank you very much again if you're catching up later on YouTube. Massive thanks to the legends over here in the chat. Thank you for being here, guys. Obviously, our co-stars make this stream as much fun as it is. It's fuck all to do with us pair of idiots. If you can only do one thing, please click the like button. If you want to do any of the other YouTube shit that's listed underneath, share, comment, subscribe, then yay, do whatever suits you. It's your YouTube, use it how you want, but all we ask for is a click on the old likey button. And with that, I think we're off, mate, and we'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
The enthusiasm overwhelms all.
It's another Thursday night. I see Crispin's wearing tights. Sparrow's getting in the bath. Young David's full of wrath. Paula's tightening his straps. Where on his apron you saps. Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. They're really such a crime. Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. They happen all the time. It's Yellow Belly Tabletop 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 time. Cheese Meat is on day release. Dan still tries not to crease. And Ewok's keeping nice and warm. In bed with Russian uniform. Meanwhile, the handyman is opening up the can. Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. They're really such a crime. Technical difficulties, technical difficulties. They happen all the time. It's Yellow Belly Tabletop 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 time. Cheese Meat is on day release. Damn Chef tries not to crease. The Ewok's keeping nice and warm. In bed with Russian uniform. Meanwhile, the handyman is opening another can. It's Yellow Belly Tabletop time. 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 Cheese Meat is on day release. Damn me up tries not to crease. And Ewok's keeping nice and warm. In bed with Russian uniform. Meanwhile, the handyman is opening another can.